Hello guys. Since the tag URL map did not go quite well, I have decided to make different special for YFM. OC Talk. This idea is inspired by Park Fever. I chose Maria, because she is the ideal candidate. Her story is not connected to others enough to uncover something I would want to stay hidden. Her design is something I paid a lot of attention to, but she is not just nobody. I would make OC talk about other characters, but that would take away from the mystery, and their secrets and backstories will be revealed in the show itself or bonus videos. So let's get into it. This video is split into 3 parts: her design, her story, and her position. Starting with the story. She was born into an upper-class family on first years of 20th century. She was the second child of 4 and was receiving private teachers, maid, and such since childhood. As is quite common among noblemen, she was raised into traditional gender role of a woman, despite waves of feminism going on. She did not mind it. She was exited for a role of mother, since she deeply admired her own. Also, family expectations were very into play, so it was not really like she could choose a husband. She had to go into an arranged marriage which was delayed for few years because of crash of stock market. These two did not love each other, but they did not mind each other either. She was just exited to have kids. The bigger was her disappointment after she got married, and soon after she became pregnant, she lost her child. That terrified her, since it could mean she isn't able to have kids. After few other attempts, nothing changed, and her husband was being very mad and defensive about it, blaming her. With World War II happening, this horrible realization, and suspecting her partner of cheating, her mental health was very crumbling. In desperate, hopeless attempt to fix her life, she took a train to Switzerland. She was hoping to find a good doctor who would be able to help her, but instead, the train ride led to her death. After she died, she raised again as a soul, and eventually finding a new body. Body of a monster, but body. She was not happy about it, of course, but she was glad to have at least something. And after dividing into species, she took the lead of her race, and in the end, started thinking of them as of her family, her kids. Now, she is happy with her life, not counting ongoing war with warriors and having to hide from humans. She is as happy as she can be. A lot went into that. I know she might seem as obvious male gaze bait, and honestly, she kinda is. I mean, she was Ballora in the AAAAAHGGGG. But I had different intention in mind while creating her. She is supposed to look like the mother. She has the typical hourglass shape, big, chest, and this dress, which were supposed to be symbols of virility and womanhood. These are since like ever. Another thing what went into the design was a breath of royalty. Thus the color palette and the dress. Despite the fact that when someone says mother, people tend to think of warm colors, nice, cheerful woman who likes to hug, has a nice cup of tea prepared for you when you're cold. Maria is more on the serious side. That does not mean she can't be loving, of course. But she does not do that too often, since her main concern is to stay strong and protect her children. She warms up in private, when others are not around. Another reason for the color palette is the environment she lives in. Just look at it. It's cold, dark, and mysterious. Anyway, to individual details of the design, the hair is a bit crazy, but it is based of actual hairstyle I know in real life. I don't know how are they called. The dress is a mashup of these 2 dresses I saw, just simplified for animation purposes. And because it is impossible for me to make detailed designs. The bow and parals are not really common in these dresses, but I felt like the chest part was quite bland. And the parals are not animation friendly, but I wanted them here, so they are here. Just like the gold belt. It is up to you to decide if are they real or not. And finally, why is she a goat? Because I don't have enough farm animal characters, that's why. And finally, the position. As I mentioned, she is the leader of white ones, yet she and others still have to follow Buddy's orders. She is well respected, slightly also because she is dating someone, making her seem even more mature. Unfortunately, she visibly isolated herself and her race from other the villa citizens. They live down there in the dark, but they are satisfied. Not only because they have an entire floor for themselves, but also because it means all rooms and corridors surrounding thr main area are also theirs. Overall, I believe they are happy with Maria serving as calming mother figure what will protect and care for them by any means. Thank you for watching this long and boring video. Perhaps it made you more interested, maybe opposite. In the end, have a great day, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe and anything what you wish. Bye bye.